I feel like your hat hook, I'm not sure if there's another name for it, has not really been attempted by other players. So let me ask, how did it start? How did you invent that? And why do you think other people are not utilizing the brim of their hat as much as you are?
Man, I'm not sure. It kind of just came up randomly. It's like Switch came up because my right wrist was messed up, and I still wanted to play Kendama, so I just started playing with my left hand. But the hat thing was like we were doing these things as Rogue DAMA squad. We would drive from here in the Rogue Valley down to San Francisco for Sakura Classic, and we would make this fun like competition for the way called Road to Sakura. And you can go in the Rogue DAMA Instagram and go into it a little further, and you'll find all these clips of us racing in the car. And it's the whole drive down to Sakura
Gotcha.
Classic. We have made it the night before a list of tricks that we all have to land, each trick amounting to a different amount of points. And
Okay.
whoever has the most points by the time we get there, we get like a photo with, because there's two cars. So each car is going up against each other.
All right.
Car
Two
one,
teams.
car
Yeah.
two, and car two. If they, let's say, I mean, I think car two won that year. They like got there. They took the picture at the Japan Town Center, and they got the most points, so they like won, and it was a fun little thing. But we were scheming the night before, all just staying up late, like thinking about what tricks we wanted to do in the car, and we were thinking about creative things that it's hard to do tricks in the car. You can't really pull up, or you're doing interesting stuff in the back seat. It's like
Yeah.
3 a.m. It's like it's a different grind. So I ended up throwing it on my hat, but the cup wasn't on my hat like I landed today. It was like down here, hooked, like
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
in between the
Like
yeah,
upside down.
exactly,
Little
kind of upside
axe
down.
action. Yeah.
It, yeah, the axe action hanging there, and that was the trick. It was like you go from airplane up to the little axe, and then you slide it out back into airplane.
Okay.
And that was the first trick there. It was born from there. And then at that Sakura, I remember I was playing it was like a Grain Theory Roku, I think it was, or something like that.
Mhm.
And I don't know, it was hitting hard with the stalls. And Bonds and Danye and a few other people had their phones out, and they were filming around this little circle. People were hopping in and out. I
Yeah.
hopped in and I landed this inward stilt trick that was like inward stilt, one turn, cush, back to inward stilt. You like cush it
Oh,
off the brim, and
yeah.
I found that clip recently. I might have lost it again. I don't know. I can't think of where it is right now, but it's a nasty clip. It's super hype, and
Yeah, it's
I remember
gnarly.
being so stoked on that clip. It's the only hat trick that I've actually ever landed with a flat brim. Um,
Mm.
besides the one in the car for Road to Sakura. And I mean, yeah, that's kind of just where it started. And in the Switch, when I started playing Switch, I started popping it from Inward Lunar to the hat stalls. And yeah, I mean, and then it kind of just went from there. Hat stalls
Yeah.
are really natural. They kind of just lock in, once you get pull up Lunar, it's just every try. So like
Mm.
Right.
you can just pull up to your hat and it's every try. And
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
whole other fun world.
Damn.
If they're
So
wearing a hat in a game of Ken, they should be ready.
if not, they better run to that P-Docs booth. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, or you could just here try this one on, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, wait, but you said you haven't done a hat trick on a flat brim except for that one. So
right.
you need that curved brim. You can't do the flat like the 5-panel stees with the flat brim. You don't
So
fuck with it.
the flat brim actually doesn't hold the Ken on there as well.
Oh.
If you're cupping it like I do today, the bend goes into the cup and it
Oh
holds it
damn.
there really secure. So it's like doing a lunar. You pop it up there, and it's
Mm.
like the Tama's going into the cup. It's
You
just like
gotta
the
trick
cup's
the
there.
you gotta trick the Ken that it's a big Tama.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It just locks in place right there, and it just holds it in the cup. But when you have a flat brim, it smacks there. The round cup is on here, and it rocks
And just
back and
rolls. Yeah,
forth.
yeah. Damn.
Exactly.
That's a
So like,
huge pro
Tech.
tip.
Yeah.
but also with the dad cap too, you can stall the bevel on it too. I've done that a few times where you can swing up and you can stall the Tama up here. The bevel will
Okay.
get
Okay.
cupped at a certain angle because it goes in the bevel, and
Yeah.
it
You
like
got a
Damn.
bird on your hat type. Yeah. Wow.
exactly.
Yeah.
You can't see it. You can only see the little edge of the bevel hanging off from
Whoa.
here, but if you get it right, it'll stop. It'll hang there,
Man,
man.
you gotta make your next hat, you got to get like, like grind rails you put on the bottom of a skateboard. You got to get like one of those on the brim of the hat to like just a little like just enough like shaped like the edge of a cup so you can burn it and it'll like hook and shit.
Right, some texture on the edge.
But if you make those, you gotta give me one now if you make those.
Oh, that'd be so cool, dude.
That's the thing. Oh, dude, that's it. Just crochet, just a simple like on the edge of the hat.
There you go.
There's the grippage.
There you go.
Damn.
The grippage.
There's a new product right there.
P-Doc.